Yo, 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 yo. Good afternoon, my people. What's up, No Doug Zone family? We are back in the building. Good afternoon. Peace to all y'all. Everybody out there on this Wednesday. All my travelers that are still traveling, peace to y'all. Everybody who's coming home from work and going to work, peace to y'all. Hope everybody's safe out there. Anybody who's traveling for the fights this week, safe travels to the airport, safe travels to where you get to where you're going. If you're going to the Carissa Shields fight, French on cruise, if you're out there, for anybody who's landed out there safe, shout out to my boy Johnny Boy Boxing Fight Hype. You got out there safe, shouts to everybody. And it don't matter where you're going, if you're going to hang out tonight, bar, lounge, club, wherever you're going, safe out there. We are back again, second time around. I know y'all expecting me at 6:45, but I had to eat dinner. Then I had to spend some time with the missus, so I had to let that, kick in. But, we on it now. We back with the boxing talk. Of course, May 2nd, we have David Benavidez moving up to cruiserweight to fight the man himself, the WBA, WBO cruiserweight champ, Zurdo Ramirez. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to get into a lot of other boxing talks. I probably won't be on here for long. It depends on if my team shows up. If not, I'll make it short and sweet. I'll say what I got to say, and I get up out of here. You know me. I make it short and I make it real simple. So as you're coming in, make sure you smash the like button, and as you're going out, smash the like button. I don't care how you touch the like button, just pay some attention to it. You know what I mean? Acknowledge it, because it's there for a reason. So with that being said, welcome everybody back, or if it is your first time, could be, welcome back, or welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. I told y'all earlier, right, about how I had credentials. Tay, I see you, my Long Island sister. What up? I told y'all earlier how I had credentials for the fight for this week, man, and it hurts because I had to write them in the email just now, like, oh, I can't be there this week. It sucks, but it would have been great to be there, but it happens. But we also have to also keep it professional. Like I said before, for these people who don't know, when you're applying for credentials, just always make sure when you can't make it, I don't care what it is, when you can't make it, make sure you email them, text them, phone call. If you got the number, always try to keep it professional with them, because you will mess yourself up for the next time. Yeah, for the French, yeah, I had credentials for everything, the press, the weigh-in. It's crazy how these other, it's just crazy how these other places are, they give you opportunities that other places don't give you. But yeah, I had it for that this week. I didn't even know, to be honest with you, I applied by that, and I don't want to sound stupid, but I applied with that by accident because I thought it was for, I originally, and don't ask me how I think this, but just excuse me, I got so caught up in the press conference that they did here last year when the year ended, I forgot the fight wasn't in New York. So when I seen it again, I was treating it as if it was a fight in New York and forgetting it was a fight in Detroit. So when I looked at my email and saw that I got it, I was mind blown. I was like, oh, shiznick. I said, they gave me credentials. Oh, this is crazy. So yeah, I was mind blown. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Something's wrong with damn thing gets on my nerve. Give me a second, y'all. So I was kind of mind blown when I saw that, and I'm over here like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I mean, it was It was all good, but I sure would have loved to have been a part of that. But you know, shit happens. There's always other times that you can make that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to get my whole joint together over here, and my equipment that I got seemed to be giving me just a little hard time. You know, sometimes when you got your equipment, it likes to give you a hard time. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Okay, hold on. So yeah, and shout outs to Salida Promotions, you know, for for doing that, you know, giving the brother a shot. I appreciate them. Anytime I get a shot at anything, whatever it is, I appreciate it. Because we do work hard for what it is that we want. You know, and even with time you apply, you're not gonna always get a yes, but you know, it is what it is. Um, Lately, y'all been seeing I've been getting back on the boxing hard. For the simple fact I felt like I was in a place where I needed to catch up with it. So when I was doing the morning chop ups, which it was great, you know, and at some point we coming back with the morning chop ups. But I don't think I'm gonna bring the morning chop ups back on here. I need to think of a way of how to do it. I mean, I could bring it up, but you know, the crazy thing is, you bring morning chop ups, and then somehow boxing comes into your morning chop up, and it's like even though we chopping it up, you know, you don't want to make a 2 hour live or an hour live, and chop ups is supposed to be about different stuff, and here it is, you done chopped it up 2 hours about boxing. Um, and it would be okay if the chop ups about boxing was for that day, but then you come back the next day to talk about something different, and boxing still come up again because people look at the channel, and that's the first thing that they run with. Like, you know, they try to force you. People try to force you into talking about what they want you to talk about, instead of them just sitting back and being quiet and seeing what it is that you're going to talk about. But they don't know how to do that. So that's the reason why some of the some of the videos go the way they go. But it's okay. It's all good. Um, but I'm proud of the consistency. I've had time this week. The wife was off, so it's been a lot easy, to get up and not have to worry about going out the door, getting her ready, then coming back and doing the show and all that, because that's usually my routine. Get her out the door safe, come back, get myself ready, and do a live, and then walk out the door and go take care of whatever it is that I need to take care of. So this has been a week where I've been able just to sit back and just do whatever it is that I need to do. Um, so consistency is something that I've been trying to maintain and keep up with, and it's not always easy because for a minute I wasn't even gonna do this live. Don't ask me why. At first I was like, because I got this thing where I look at the time, and at a certain time, if I ain't got something going, if I don't feel motivated, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm just like, the hell with it. I'll go live whenever because I'm not gonna lie, I have the attitude. I'm gonna go live when I feel like it. That's just me. You know what I mean? I feel like um, people put they all into it for the videos, and if they're not getting cash apps, if they're not getting PayPal, if they're not getting super chats, some people tend to show you what they're about. They'll have they'll be frustrated. For me, it's deeper than just getting a cash app, or it's not really, I appreciate all that prize. I see you, my guy. It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't trip off all that. That's why y'all don't even see me throw my cash app up no more. Because it's not frustrating. It's just you don't want people to feel like for them to be on your channel, even though it's hard work. You don't want to make them feel like for them to be on your channel, they got to donate something to you. Because one thing you don't want to do is scare the audience away, where it's like, hey man, either donate something to this channel, or I'm just gonna cut the live off. Because some people are like that. I'm gonna just cut this live off. So people can get like that. I choose not to be one of those people. Illy, what up? I choose to be one of the people that rather if you're sending a super chat or um a cash app or whatever, that I'm gonna go live regardless. And you sending some money is not determined how my show is gonna go, because I'm one of the guys where I'm really on here for a real reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you about somebody I heard speaking about early this morning about how a channel's not growing and this is not growing and this is not working, that is not working. Man, listen, you don't put in no work, you don't get nothing. It's that simple. And move at your own pace, you know, and never let somebody tell you what pace to move out. People don't still understand that part. Yeah, but so we got Zurdo, David Benavidez, May 2nd, cruiserweight. I'm gonna put this simple as I can because I'm probably not gonna be up here too long. It's 3 minutes to 7 here in New York. So I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. Depends on who, like I said, who come through. I watched David Benavidez for some time now, from 168 to going to 175 to now going to cruiserweight to fight the man, Zurdo Ramirez, who I'm familiar with. I've seen Bivol fight him. Somebody else fought him too. I can't think of who else. I'm familiar. Um, the question is why? Well, the question is for me is why y'all have the question why, and why is he fighting him? My question is why not? And what else is Mr. Benavidez supposed to do? Go back to 68 to do what? 175 to do what when he's done what he needed to do? We always stress this, that these fighters have to stay active. You guys are not respecting them being active because you feel like whoever they're in there active with is not an opponent that you want to see them in with. So because they're not in there with somebody that you want to see them in with, it's not a real fight. And if a belt is not up on the line, then it's not a real fight. You guys are sadly mistaken about how the sport of boxing works. Okay? I think this is a great fight. It's happening Cinco de Mayo week. We see Canelo that week. I'm not even interested in seeing him that week. I'm glad we have the real Mexican and the only Mexican monster in the sport of boxing fighting on that day. I'm definitely tuning in. But I have no beef with Zurdo. I like him too. It's gonna be a great one. I'm looking to see what Benavidez looks like at cruiserweight. He's a big guy already. I met him in person. But I'm anxious to see what he'll do. What happens after this, I don't know. I can't speak about it. We still got a little time to wait for May. Some of y'all gonna be like, yo, he can go up to heavyweights. Some of y'all gonna be doing too much. He can go up to heavyweight. I mean, anything's possible for David to do. But before we can even worry about what he's going to do after May 2nd, excuse me, but before we worry about what he does after May 2nd, we have to worry about what he does on May 2nd. How impressive would he look? I'm not looking for a stoppage or knockout. Usually with David, that happens, especially when you're shit talking him. When you're shit talking him, it adds more fire to it. His last one with Boo Boo Andre, that one with Boo Boo Andre, you see, he did what he was supposed to do. I think he would have beat Boo Boo up a little worse than that had there been some hatred there, some animosity. If you notice with him, when he doesn't like you, he really does damage to you. But either way you look at it, he has a job to do. And so does Zurdo Ramirez. He has a job to do as well. Um, I have no beef with him doing what he got to do, not waiting on Canelo. Um, David is what, in his late 20s? So waiting around for Canelo is just hurts his career. Canelo don't care because he made more money than anything, and he can walk away whenever he wants. He's probably coming back one more time to rob the bank. I think in September. So, oh shit. Okay. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, that's pretty much that situation right there is pretty much a no go. So any of you guys who's still screaming why he won't fight Canelo, why Canelo won't fight him, just remember you're saying it wrong. It's not why he won't fight Canelo. So stop that. Any of y'all that's still going around screaming that shit is letting me know y'all know nothing about boxing. Because y'all clearly see that it definitely is not him. But he's nowhere in God's name he's about to sit around and wait for him. So Zurdo Ramirez is next. And I think it'll be more better than what people think is going to be. Some of you, you know what, Free? Some of these people make boxing boring because if I'm going to sit here and tell you, Free, I know who's going to win already, it wouldn't be no point of watching it. I don't know about the next person, but if I got to sit here and predict shit all the time, I don't need to watch it. I'm just saying. BBO Sports, what up, BBO? Oh, you on mute, Free?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I'm just
Um,
saying, Free, I can't tell people how to think, but if I got to sit here and predict every damn fight that's going to happen, I swear I ain't going to want to watch it. It make no sense. It's just like, well, why watch it if we know this is what he's going to do, even if he goes in there and does it. But that's just my thinking.
yeah. Um, it oh, excuse me. It gets a little annoying after a while. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. It's very annoying.
that's why a lot of people say. I mean, that's why most people say they only want to see the best fights because it gets annoying after a while. Um, looking at these fights and you see that is you can pretty much tell who's going to win the fight before the fight even happens.
Yeah, it's
Um,
yeah, it's just sometimes I look at it and I'm like, okay, so and it's crazy because people say to you, Free, man. I don't know why. This probably never happened to you, Free. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know why you so anxious to watch it, Free. You already know what's gonna happen. It's like you
yeah,
don't even know what's gonna happen. Well, I just told you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a stoppage, and it's like, man, stop it, man. You don't even believe that. So I learned to not listen to people when they go, I know what's gonna happen. And I'm like, oh yeah, so for you to know what's gonna happen, you must be in his training camp. Oh, I ain't gotta be in a training camp. I watched him 10 times. I've watched him fight enough to know what's gonna happen. Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, either either you're delusional or you just happen to know something we don't know. Which it's not that. You're delusional. So we're gonna go with that one. Good looking, Illy, for dropping D Freeze link and dropping BVOs. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all please go subscribe to both of my brothers. We got to get it up this year. We got to get it up. I'm at 860. I got to get to 900, y'all. Before this year's up, man, I'm gonna need to be in the 2000s. Something, man. You know what I mean? What up? What up? So, okay, Zurdo Benavidez. What are your true thoughts on this, brother Free?
um, I think it's a good fight. Um, we got two guys that throw a lot of punches. Um, for the most part, we got two guys that come forward. Um, I think David Benavidez has gotten a lot better since the very first time that I seen David Benavidez fight. I think Zurdo pretty much has been the same fighter since I first saw him. He hasn't really improved much in his boxing ability or his defense, anything like that. Zurdo pretty much has been the same exact fighter I've always seen him be. Um, I think David Benavidez is the better fighter out of the two. Um, I think David Benavidez has a lot more to prove um, than Zurdo because David Benavidez, his name is the bigger name, um, and he still has stuff to prove. He's the younger guy. Um, I just think David Benavidez is a better fighter. I don't think Zurdo really possesses anything that gives David Benavidez any problems. Um, I don't think you can beat David Benavidez just by being a guy that throws a lot of punches. You gotta possess something that gives him problems. Either you gotta be able to hurt him, or you gotta be able to outbox him. I don't think Zurdo can do either. I don't think he can hurt David Benavidez, and he definitely can't outbox him. Zurdo doesn't have feet like that. So I think David Benavidez wins this fight. Do I think David stopped Zurdo? I'm not sure if he stops him. I'm not sure if he stops him. I do believe he beats him. I'm not sure if he stops. I would. I'm gonna say yeah, he will. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a late stoppage though. It's gonna be in
Mm.
a later round.
So you think he'll break him like he does in a lot of fights? He's gonna break him down round by round.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe in the late rounds he starts chopping them down.
Say that again.
You think in the late rounds he starts chopping them down? You know, Benavidez always got them rounds where he picks you apart. What round you think if that happens he starts trying to pick Zurdo apart?
Um, I say probably round. I say round five on. I think once because you're gonna see pretty much all you need to see from Zurdo in the earlier round, and then David will be able to figure him out. I say round five to round round 11. David Benavidez figures him out and stops him.
Yeah, I can see that. Probably can see that. That's why I'm so anxious to see it. New weight class, but the same old, David. And it seemed like every time David moves up, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like not only he's getting better, but he's getting stronger. Um, and I think that keeps a lot of fighters away from him too. Somebody goes, why is he going to cruiserweight? But why do you think he's up there? You think he's up there because he's chasing the bag? He can't get anybody to fight him. And then the main fight that he wanted, old boy giving him the runaround. So do y'all expect him to stay at 75 to do what? To do what? I can't see. I don't know if Bivol or Better Beef want to smoke. I don't think they do. I'm not assuming nothing. So what is he supposed to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, Free, what do they expect David to do? Do they expect him just to chill at 75 and wait for a miracle to happen? What are you waiting? You're going to stay there and you think that Canelo's going to come that way? Like, what do you possibly think it is going to happen? They're tripping. Oh, it's like I don't know what these so-called fans expect.
Right.
What you think is going to happen is not going to. David's just right now. Yeah, it would be interesting to see. what happened, and I'm not mad at a man who says, I'm not going to wait around for you all day. I'm going to go out there and, hey, I got to, if I have to go to this weight class, if I got to, take on this guy, even if there's an opponent that we might not be familiar with, you have to do what you have to do. And I don't understand why this has to be explained all the time when we having these boxing topics, as if guys have not got the point yet. I'm starting to just think that a lot of y'all are delusional and you're just believing in what you want to believe in, because the question should never be is why is he not fighting Canelo? The question should be is why is Canelo not fighting him? So it's only so many times we can keep going over this before y'all understand what is going on. Now, we all could say, I wouldn't fight him neither, but you see it live in the living color that how long he had been waiting on him free. How long he had been waiting on the Canelo? Was it 5 years? Something? Maybe I'm tripping. How long?
It's been about 5 years.
Been about 5 years.
It's been about 5 years.
You as a fighter, you a fighter, free, and you're somebody's mandatory free. I mean, for you to wait 5 years, and you probably wouldn't have did it because before it got to be 5 years, you probably would have lost your mind. But after 5 years, you telling me you're not frustrated? You're frustrated.
Oh,
But
most definitely.
you have to move on because time waits for no man, and you have a family to feed. So when they go, why is David Morrell getting a shot and David only has 10, 11 fights? Why is he getting a shot? Why should David Morrell get a shot? When the last time y'all seen Boo Boo? Well, Caleb Plant was never that good to me. You start, going through all these people, and then we go, well, I mean, what do you want? What you wanted him to do? Bay, I see you. Canelo showed his true colors by, yeah, avoiding. Yes, he avoided. Yes, he damn sure did. He did avoid him. No, listen, this is not a. I'm not a person who bashes Canelo or hates him. I just I dislike the way he went about not taking the fight. I'm not no Canelo hater, so I don't want people to think there's a lot of channels where there's people have their reason for disliking him. He's a cheat. He's a da da da. Okay, cool. A lot of guys cheated, but the facts are the facts that the craziest thing you said was I don't fight him because he's a Mexican and I'm a Mexican. That shit stays with me. It bothers me because I'm like, wait a minute. You grew up in boxing, my man. So you telling me you never seen a Mexican versus a Mexican in boxing? What are we talking about? That happened. That shit has been happening before any of us became fans.
Right.
What are we talking about? It happens in the amateurs. So,
Yeah.
to me, that was a new way of ducking. Saying, man, I don't want them study him just saying that. He didn't want to come out and say that. He wanted to make it seem like that's my brother and we don't fight brothers. You know what I'm saying? And all of Canelo's recent opponents have been brutally knocked out or or defeated. That's a fact, Spark. That's defeated. That's a fact. They've been, and it's like, so when it got to that, so now when people look at David and they go, well, what the hell is he supposed to do at cruiserweight? Humphrey, what is he supposed to do at cruiserweight? He beat Zurdo. What's next for him then? Like, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna be like, well, David can go to heavyweight. Maybe David could go to heavyweight, and you already know what's gonna happen after that. But I like this fight. I like it that they're having it on Cinco de Mayo. We're used to seeing Canelo around this time, but now we're seeing David. We're seeing two Mexicans get it in. I have no issue with it, no problem with it. It's a good fight. You dislike his current action, right? I dislike his current action. Yes, Illy, because I don't want people to think that. See, because we pick little things to dislike fighters. When they cheat, we dislike them. When they racist, we dislike them. There's certain things we pick and choose. I can't take away somebody's boxing ability, even if they're racist. Now, when they cheat, yeah, I'll take that away. I could, cool, right? But I can't take away their boxing ability if they're good fighters. But if you out here claiming that you the baddest and you guys think we should hold on. I think we should. You know what, Junior? I'm gonna tell you. I'm. Hold on. Let me put that up there. I'm gonna be honest with you, Junior. I think so because if it won't be nothing left for him at cruiserweight, which cruiserweight is not. Anybody tell you that cruiserweight for years, not just now. Cruiserweight has never been a popping division. Even when Evander Holyfield was a cruiserweight, that's why he moved up to heavyweight. It was never popping. Look at Usyk. See, he moved up to heavyweight. It was never a popping division. So I'm guessing, and I can't see David going back down because he's already a big guy. So yeah, we could easily see something at heavyweight that we didn't see. I don't know how much he walks around on a regular. He might be 200. I don't know. Could be a little less than that. I don't know. I can't take a guess at the weight. But yeah, I think we could see it. I
Yeah,
think we can see it.
I seen David in person. I say he probably walks around 200 pounds.
Yeah, about 200
Um,
pounds, right? Because he looked when I saw him when his brother fought up here against Danny Garcia, and I saw him. I said, "Ain't 100 and something pounds my ass."
yeah, he walks around probably like 200 pounds because David is like 6'1".
Yeah,
I
he's about
walk
6'1".
around. Yeah,
Yeah,
I walk around at 207. So I know he's at least my weight at the minimum. He's my weight.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
would say he walks around somewhere around 200 pounds.
yeah. I think we could see him at heavyweight one day. The sad thing about it is I don't want David's career to end before it begins, and what I mean by that is um, to have one of those careers where it was looking great, and and then all of a sudden, I mean, fights always come in, but you can get the heavyweight, and then you know you don't want it to where, how can I put it? Something bad happens when he gets the heavyweight because he's not going to be the guy that he was at 68 or 75 or cruiserweight at heavyweight, because at heavyweight is different.
See
And
the difference.
not to say he can't be successful at heavyweight, but them punches is different. We talking about heavyweight, not light heavyweight. We talk about heavyweight. This was the
The,
concerns that we had for a lot of guys who moved up to be heavyweights that really wasn't true natural heavyweights. Some of them was successful, and then others realized that, oh shit, I'm in the big leagues. Go ahead, Free.
the difference with David Benavidez, him moving up to heavyweight, if he ever decides to move up there, um, I think he will be better than most of these heavyweights because,
Yeah,
for one, he's more experienced than a lot of these heavyweights. He has the movement that most of these heavyweights don't have, and he has the hand speed that a lot of these heavyweights don't have. Um, no, I don't think he has the power. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't think. I'm almost certain he doesn't have the power that a lot of these heavyweights have.
yeah,
Um, but power is not everything because you can avoid some of these shots. David Benavidez is smart enough to be able to avoid these shots, but I do think he has the work ethic and the motor to beat a lot of these heavyweights because most of these heavyweights, like the ones that we look at, for the most part, they don't have the gas tank that David Benavidez got. So I think that will be in his advantage when he decides to move up to heavyweight. If he decides to move there, he has the advantage because they don't have the gas tank that he has.
yeah. Um, I'm trying to picture that in my head. What would that be like for him? Um, because we look at the heavyweights now, we're like, okay, you know, it would be interesting to see it. But one thing I love about David is not sitting around waiting for anybody. No, he's not gonna wait around for nobody. You got guys sitting around spending 3-4 years in their division, either waiting for a miracle to happen, or they're kind of iffy about moving to the next weight. I think a lot of guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, are not all of them, but they got this in their mind. I want to be unified, or I'm looking for that big money fight in my division. But it's like everybody doesn't get the same opportunity. So when that opportunity is not given to you, because everybody get different opportunities at different times, and you spend 4 or 5 years at a weight class, and you the guy, and you're the mandatory, and you have a guy who's not showing you the same energy you're showing him, what do? You keep sitting around 4 or 5 years in that weight class? I mean, after a while, it's like, I gotta go. So for anybody who don't understand, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him for taking this Zurdo fight. I'm not. Even if I wasn't a fan of him, I'm not, because the real question becomes, free boxing fans, is what would y'all want him to do if not Zurdo? What is he supposed to do? Oh, he could have took on Jamal Charlo. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Can't take on Jamal Charlo because Jamal is not even at the weight class that he's at. So
y'all want him to go down? Y'all want him to go down? Jesus Christ.
I think the thing about David Benavidez, there's only, he get past Zurdo, there's only 3 fights left for him to take. And that's if he decides to go back down and fight Arthur Bivol, and then go back up to cruiserweight and fight Jao Overtime. Well, right now he's saying they trying to make the Jao Overtime fight next. So if Jao Overtime get past his opponent, they try to make that at next after Zurdo. So there's really only 3 fights left for him in the quote unquote lower weight class, and I'm talking about lower than heavyweight. There's only 3 fights really left for him. He's fought everybody else there is to fight except for Canelo. He would have already fought Taylor Plant, Boo Boo Andrade, David Morrell, Zurdo, Jao Obata, Arthur, and Demetrius Bivol. He would have already fought all of those guys. There's nobody else left for him to fight. So if he decides to move to heavyweight, I wouldn't be surprised. If he decides to stay around at cruiserweight for a little while, I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, like I said, he would have already fought everybody there is for him to fight, except for Canelo, because Canelo is not taking that fight.
The thing that upsets me about the cruiserweight, not for him, but for him going to get judged for who his opponents are, because there's a lot of guys at cruiserweight. We go, who the hell is this guy? I never heard of him. But once again, he has to stay active. So what do you want him to do? Because he's not going down to 68. That ain't happening. 75 is quiet. So I don't know what these so-called fans want him to do. Because if you look at the receipts clearly show that he's not the one avoiding Canelo. And he ain't been avoiding him 5 years. See, a lot of y'all don't know that, because for the 5 years, y'all just became boxing fans. For the 5 years he was the mandatory, was the 5 years some of y'all just started watching boxing. Now stop me when I'm lying. Some of y'all literally started just watching boxing, them 5 years, he was the mandatory.
I will also say a lot of people don't even know that Canelo tried to lowball him and offer him a $5 million deal, and David Benavidez accepted that $5 million deal, and Canelo pulled it off the table. So
That's crazy.
Canelo,
That's
Canelo really
crazy.
doesn't want to fight.
Your man Canelo sat up there and played the na 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 na. That's crazy. He really played the na 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 na. That's fucked. That's crazy. You know what? Did he think Canelo? Did he think that David wasn't going to take it? And then he's like, oh, when he realized Canelo, David wanted it, it's like, oh shit, he accepted it. Nope, take it back. Nope, take it back. I think by him offering him that, maybe he thought Benavidez wouldn't take it and thought he would ask for more. But when he seen how he wanted it, and it wasn't just about the money, I want the fight. So when he saw that he took it, oh hell no, hell no, nope, take it back. But hey, you got people that, and once again, I'm not a Canelo hater, but then you have people who will jump out the window for this guy. They don't see him no, they see no wrong in him. They see no wrong in him, and just like Canelo, y'all fans don't want to see the torch get passed down to Benavidez. That's nasty. That's nasty. Y'all don't want to see the torch get passed down to him. Why? Because he's not a real Mexican to y'all and in y'all eyes. You understand what I'm saying, Free? It's deeper than boxing. It's deeper than boxing. It's deeper than boxing. Y'all don't. Why would you, it's listen? If this man's a Mexican, I don't care if he's half, whatever he is, he still got it in him. But why would y'all not want to see the torch get passed down?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even look at David Benavidez as a Mexican. He is
I don't. I
Mexican.
don't even not a full one. Not a full one.
He,
Um.
he, he does have Mexican blood. I don't look at
Yes.
him as a Mexican. I look at him as an American fighter. He was born in America. He's
Of
from
course.
Arizona.
Yes. Yes.
He's from Arizona. He was born in America. He's an American fighter.
And that's another
Um,
thing. You brought that up a lot, and I heard somebody else say that too about not you. What you're not down to him, but I heard somebody say, "Man, why should he pass the torch down to him? He ain't no Chicano. He ain't one of us. He's nobody. Why should Canelo give him a opportunity?" I go, here we go. Here we go. Now 5 years, this man been this man mandatory. You telling me why should this man get the opportunity? Are we
the,
doing
the,
this? Like really?
the thing is,
It's
the thing is,
crazy.
he gave. See, I don't look at he's not one of us. Why should he get the opportunity? I look at the people that Canelo did fight instead of David Benavidez. How many of those guys was worthy of the opportunity over David? How many of those guys was worthy of the opportunity over David since Canelo got the 168? The only person I say was worthy of the opportunity over David since Canelo got the 168 was um was John Ryder. And the only reason why I said that because John Ryder
Oh
was a mandatory fight.
I forgot about that guy, John Ryder.
I'm not talking about none of the champions, anything like that, because Canelo was trying to get undisputed. Of course, he's going to fight the champions. I'm talking about the guys that were non-champions. John Ryder was the only guy that was worthy of the fight over David Benavidez because he was a mandatory fight. Now, David Benavidez should have been a mandatory fight as well, but for whatever reason, and we know what the reason is, but I'm just going to say for whatever reason, WBC did not mandate that fight because David Benavidez has held the title the interim title for 2 years. Never
Yeah.
got awarded the fight, even though Mauricio came out and said the winner of Bubu Andrade and David Benavidez will be the mandatory to Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez stopped Boo Boo Andrade. That whole talk of the mandatory went away. They never mandated the fight.
They probably was hoping that it's messed
They
up.
was
They
they
probably
was
was
they
hoping
was
Boo
thinking
Boo.
Boo Boo
They
was
probably
going
was
to win.
hoping Boo Boo won. They probably
Yeah,
wanted Boo Boo to win.
that's what they was thinking. They was thinking
They
Boo Boo was going to win the fight.
because in your eyes, right? And I'm not saying Boo Boo's easy, but I think that would have been an easier route.
No, I mean I'm gonna be honest with you. When Boo Boo got to 68, Boo Boo would have got beat by Canelo or David Benavidez. It didn't matter
Yeah,
when either one of those guys got in the ring with him. He was getting beat by either one of them. Boo Boo,
yeah.
he's not a 168-pound fighter. He didn't look good his first fight at 168 pounds. He was going to get beat by either one of those guys anyway.
But you just never thought. I think what it was too, what just shocked everybody, wasn't his loss. It was how the loss happened with him sitting on the stoop, and we never thought the day we'll see that. Like, you know, oh man, he ain't coming out the corner. Crazy. That's when people looked at it and said, okay,
But
Canelo's definitely not going. Canelo's
what
definitely not going to fight him now. It's quiet.
I watched the fight live, and when it happened, I was saying, "Damn, the team stopped the fight." But then when I went back and watched the replay, I
It was him.
literally heard Boo Boo say, "No, I'm not coming out."
Yeah,
They was like, "Do
because
you want to continue?" His
he tried
trainer
to say it.
asked him, "Do you want to
But
continue?" He said,
he tried
"No."
to say it. He tried to say it without the camera catching him say it. But in the corner, they be mic'd up over there, so you heard it regardless. And I was like, did he just say he not coming out?
That man,
Oh,
the trainer said, "Do you want to continue?" Boo Boo was like, "No, I don't. I don't want to continue." I was like, "Oh, he
listen.
quit. He
They
quit."
act like, but they act like it would have been a difference if his corner would have stopped it. Either way you looked at it, it wouldn't have mattered if he quit or the corner stopped. It was over because there's no way in hell you could have let that man come out for one more round and he was going to do something. David would have ended up putting his ass flat out. So, you know how they say you can live to fight another day? He lived to fight another day. Yes, but studio. Chip Ross is stupid. Hey, Chip Ross is stupid.
He said,
Oh
"Well,
man. Oh man. He's chilling, man. Shout out to my
yo,"
guy,
he said,
Chip
"In the
Ross.
studio, nah." If you notice, these are all state licenses. No,
So why he put
I'm in my own studio. This is
he's
my
showing that to try to
studio.
intimidate y'all to let y'all know he has a license to do stuff to people. That's just ignore Free. He likes to
I
intimidate
just
people, man.
I got another certificate that I'm about to put up. I'm printing it out tonight when I go to my wife's job. I just passed my state test for Virginia as a training specialist. So
Congratulations
I
on that, my good brother.
yeah,
Yeah,
I just did that. I just did that
congratulations on
today.
that. Black men doing good things. That's what we need. We need that. We need that motivation to get our young brothers and sisters up.
I will
Yeah,
be
that's dope.
that would be another license that you would see on the board. See, there you go right here,
Okay.
Virginia Commonwealth
Commonwealth. Yeah, I seen the Commonwealth Department of oh well, I
Department of
can't see
Justice,
one. Oh yeah,
Department of
okay.
Criminal Justice
Okay, Free.
training specialist.
My man living it up. My man living it up, That's a beautiful thing. Um Awards, certificates, whatever you want to call it, are always much appreciated because it's hard work and dedication, man. I got about two of them in my entire life. I got two of them.
Oh, they
Um,
will be, They will be. I just haven't done it because me and the wifey about to move. So when we move to the new spot, then
yeah.
I'll put those all in frames and stuff like that.
Um, where do you have, if there is a pound for pound list, or if there's just a list of some fighters that is worth you sitting down watching? I want to say it like that. Let's not make it a pound for pound list. Let's just call it this list of fighters that's worth sitting down watching. Let's call it that. So where would you have David on that list?
Well, you could say the list of fighters you sit down watching. You could say pound for pound. I got David Benavidez #1 right now.
Well, can't argue
Number
with that.
one.
Can't
I
argue
got
with
him.
that.
I got David Benavidez #1 pound for pound.
And let's be honest, for you. Who was ever quick to, and correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe I overlooked something. Who was ever so quick to call him out?
Nobody's ever called David Benavidez out. I take that back. Only one. I only seen one person, two people. I only seen two people call David Benavidez out. That was Caleb Plant and David Morrell. Those are the only two people I seen
Oh yeah,
call
David
David Benavidez out.
Morrell. Yeah. Well, we seen how that turned out.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
those are the only two people I've ever seen call David Benavidez out. I've never seen anybody call David Benavidez out.
But after that boo-boo, it got quiet. It got real quiet. I was like, damn, man. Don't nobody want to fight?
Those are the only two people that called David Benavidez out. And I know some people will say, "Oh, Jamal called him out." Jamal never called David Benavidez out. Jamal was asked a question, and he said he would break David Benavidez's neck. And David Benavidez said, "Let's make the fight." So Jamal
Yeah,
never called out David Benavidez.
you
He
gotta
was
be
asked
careful
a
saying
question.
that. Yeah, that's not a. People kill me because they don't know the difference between somebody popping shit and when it's a call out. Because somebody popping shit, that doesn't mean they're calling another fighter out. A call out
Yeah,
is, yo, what's up with me and you? Let's make it happen. What's up? You don't have a dance partner.
yeah.
I don't have a
A
dance
call
partner.
out. A
Everybody
call
has a
out.
dance partner except for me and you. Let's fight and let's make it happen.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I don't even look at call outs like that. I look
Nah,
at who is really trying to make the fight happen. Yeah,
yeah,
anybody
call
can
out
call somebody out. Anybody
and
can call somebody out. But who is
and
really trying to make the fight happen?
that's what people get it twisted. Just because y'all see call outs, that don't mean the fight about to happen. Y'all really be running with that shit too. Well, he called them out, so his peoples should sit down and talk. No, it don't work like that. Just because you see
Yeah,
a call out, you think you're gonna see a fight happen? It don't
yeah.
work like that.
Yeah, I don't trip off a call out because we hear it all the time. We hear people go, "Oh, I fight him, I fight him, I fight." Well, are you trying to make the fight happen, or you just saying you'll fight him? Because anybody can say I'll fight him, but are you trying to make the fight happen?
Yeah, Champ Ross, they run with those call outs. It's crazy because they'll be up here arguing about it. Well, he called them out, Free. Don't get mad at me. He called them out. Oh, so what if he called them out? Okay, he called them out. Big deal. You know how many people, when I was coming up in school, called people out, act like they wanted some smoke? Fight don't never happen. Well, what happened? I thought you wanted to fight him.
Yeah,
Like, call outs has been going on since I've been in school. Shit. What are we talking about? That don't mean somebody really want to fight. And once again, when they say it, when these fighters say stuff, they already know that media people are going to take it, eat it up, and go talk about it.
right.
They know that already. You think they're not watching us? You think because these fighters sit here and say, well, I don't watch YouTubers, or I don't be on Instagram, that be a bunch of bullshit. That be a bunch of bullshit. You let them lie to you if you want. They might not be on it every day like we are, but let them lie to you that they don't be on it. That is bull. That's why people get DMs. This is why people get phone calls. This is why people get approached at events. Don't let these people sit here and lie to you and tell you that they ain't watching, man. That's a bunch of bull. That's why some of y'all be so comfortable to say something. Man, they don't watch. Who's watching me? They ain't thinking about me. All right, keep on. You get off the plane. Hey, free. You get off the plane at the airport in somebody town, and next thing you know, there's a black Jeep sitting in the parking lot waiting on your dumb ass.
Right.
Waiting on you. You better be careful. What's wrong with you, man? Y'all believe anything. They tell y'all anything and y'all believe it. I ain't no fool. I'm not scared to say what I need to say about somebody, but I'm no see when you get off the airplane, that's what's gonna be waiting for you right there. One of those. They'd have been shocked you and threw your ass in the van, and you wake up tied to a wooden chair, sweating in your wife beater in your boxes. What did you say about Mr. Benavidez now? Man, y'all trip, man. Y'all a trip. I'm hoping though. Yo, first of all, well, it's too early, so I can't even speak about an undercard. Too early. I don't even think anything was announced, so we got to wait for that. Free, what the hell you get ready to do? Somebody got a search? You got a search warrant tonight or something, Free?
Nah, I wanted to see if it still fit. I haven't put this vest on in a minute.
Well, after going from the weight that you were when I first met you to now, why would it fit? Really, Free? You over here doing sit-ups and push-ups and dips and all that. How the hell you expect?
I haven't put this vest on in about 7 months, 7, 8 months since the last
Oh,
time I
wow.
put this vest on.
So you ain't put it on. You ain't put it on since last year.
Yeah, I haven't put it on since like July of last year. That's the
It's
last time.
damn near.
That was the last time I worked in the field. Was July of last year. I haven't worked the field.
Oh, they don't know. A lot has changed since July of last year.
Yeah, I haven't worked in the field since July of last year.
Yeah, man. I can't talk about no undercard because it ain't nothing. Like we'll probably have to wait till they get all that going. Before we can get into it. Yo, we got your man Wood and what's his name? Wood and Warrington, whatever. That's this week. I didn't even realize that. Um, that's on the zone too. That's crazy. So, damn, it's a lot of boxing this week, man.
Oh yeah, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up because I'm right
Yeah,
here on
we
my
got
computer.
we got Wood and Warrington, but I know that's gonna be early because them fights be in UK or whatever it be. So that'd be an early fight Saturday. Um, I'm definitely gonna watch that. But before I watch the second fight, I gotta go back and watch the first fight. I think tonight I'm gonna sit and watch the first fight. See, because to understand why there's a second fight, you'll have to go back to the first one. So I think tonight that's what I'm gonna do respectfully.
So so Saturday we got the Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. With
Yes, sir.
I mean I'm not too intrigued on the main event. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Either one of those guys can win.
It's the
But
undercard. It's the undercard. It's the undercard I want to see. I ain't gonna even hold you.
the co-main event is Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte for the super lightweight IBF championship. The fight before that is Antoine Russell versus Andy Aroka for the super lightweight WBA title. And then you got Frank Martin versus Naive Albright in a 10-round super lightweight fight. And then you have I forgot this Russian dude name, but he's about to fight Abuko in a super middleweight fight, 10-round super middleweight fight. Then you also got um, earlier that day, Seawood versus Josh Warrington.
Mm.
On that card, that's the main event. On that card, you got Ryan versus Zamora in a female 10-round super lightweight fight. You got Davis versus Fawaz. I don't know neither one of these guys. In a super welterweight title, you got McCain versus Dudeka in a 6 round super female super bantamweight fight. Atang versus Garber in a 6 round heavyweight fight, and Allen versus some dude in a 10 round heavyweight fight. I don't know neither one of these most of these guys. The only people I know on this card is Josh Warrington and C Wood and Ryan, the female Ryan. I forgot her first name, but Ryan. Those are the only people I know on that card. Then
Okay.
Sundays you got Carissa Shields versus franchise Cruz.
Oh man, I'm so mad about that. I had to write to these people. I'm so mad, man. I would have been out in Detroit, man. I'm pissed, but that's all right
The
though, man. I
co-main
want
event,
somebody who didn't get their credentials to get them, so I'm hoping they pass my credentials to somebody.
the co-main event on that card is the girl that uh, Carissa Shields knocked out for the undisputed
Yeah,
title,
yeah, yeah,
Perkins,
yeah.
and then you got a dude on that card right before that co-main event who looks like a mixture of daggone Chris Eubanks Sr. and daggone Dana Ugas. I swear to God, he's like a mixture of Chris Eubanks Sr. and Dana Ugas.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time
Uh,
out. How do you come up with Chris Eubanks Sr. and Ugas? Oh, he do. Oh, wow.
he looked like a mixture of Chris Eubanks
Oh.
Sr. and your Dana Ugas.
Oh, damn, what's his name? The boy good too. I seen him in the gym. I ain't seen him personally, but videos of him. Damn.
Uh,
Oh Lord, I can't forget. I can't get his name though.
Burton?
Yeah, Amari Jones fighting. Oh, Amari Jones is on the. He back at it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Amani Jones is on the undercard of
Louis,
that
Louis, Louis Aries. Louis Aries. I thought he stopped fighting. He's still Louis Aries is still fighting.
yeah. Amani Jones is on the undercard of the
I thought
Ryan
Louis.
versus Mario Barrios.
I thought Louis Aries. I ain't seen him in a minute, so pardon me, y'all. Louis Aries. I didn't even know he was still going at it. I ain't know he was still going at it. That's oh man. When you don't see
Yeah,
people in a while, you be thinking they done with boxing.
yeah, that nigga look just like Chris Eubanks Sr.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. He I was watching him in the gym. That man, he was he a bad boy. He looked like this NBA player that used to be was
Mikhail
he ever on
Fox
the
is fighting Ray Robinson. That's a good fight.
yeah, that's what I was like. Wow, that's gonna be a good one. It's on this week. I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about those probably tomorrow morning, even though it's Throwback Thursday tomorrow. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna come back and talk about some of them joints. Yeah, yeah. Listen, we got fights this week, baby. Friday is just gonna be. I think Friday. I'm just gonna talk about everything. But my thumbnail is not going to even be a thumbnail with fighters' faces on it. Probably it's just probably gonna be whatever. I'm gonna be all over the place. Champ, you got a channel or no? Yeah, whoever got a channel, drop their channel, man. I want everybody who's pushing that content, drop it, drop it, and make sure y'all go subscribe. Yo, before is BVO going on tonight?
Yeah, yeah, he going on. He going on. Matter of fact, let me see.
Is he going on 8 o'clock?
Uh,
So I'm going to get off.
BBO will be going live at. Hold on, I'm about to pull out. According to his thumbnail, BBO will be going live tonight at 9:05. That's right, Thomas. No, that's tomorrow. Yeah, BBO will be going live tonight at 9:05.
Yes. Hey, I'm going live all this week, love. I
Oh no
told
no
you.
no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. BBO
I'm
will
not
be going
playing.
live today at 8:30. today at 8:30. Tomorrow is
Okay, well,
9:05.
well, we won't be on here to 8:30, so that's good for me. Yes, Vay, I'm going live every day, Vay. While I got the time this week, I'm going live every doggone day. Tomorrow, all the way, at least all the way up to Sunday. It might slow down on Monday, next Monday, but till then, I'm yeah, all this week, Vay. Two lives at least a piece. Now, except for well, tomorrow, Thursday, yeah, I got to do tomorrow because I already got it signed up, so I got to go. I've been missing the beginning of your live. Don't worry about it, babe. You listen. You have a right to miss it. You tired. You've been working, so don't worry. That's why you can always go back to the replay. That's why we go live every day, so you won't feel like you're missing nothing. Because even if you miss that live, I'm always gonna be back to do another one. Free lip, free nips is. Oh, yo, stupid. Angie, stupid.
He said, "What?
You, oh no,
All I got to do say, for Angie, make sure you got your bib and get a paper towel because you didn't have it on earlier, and wipe this room."
Yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all not finna start these shenanigans today. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus
Get your
Christ.
bib and make sure you get a paper towel and wipe this room because you didn't have your bib on earlier when you came on. You just looked and was like,
Yo,
"Oh snap!"
I'm not playing with y'all. I ain't got time for y'all, man. I don't have time for y'all shenanigans. No, sir. I'm on it. Yeah, we on it, yo. So yeah, babe, you can go live in the morning. Um, I'll be on as always. Like I said, there's a lot of boxing talk. So not only the Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, but of course the zone. So um, I'm probably gonna bring some of that back in the morning, though. I'm gonna bring some of that back in the morning. I'm
Yeah.
gonna definitely bring some of that back in the morning. How much? How much? What did I get? I got an hour and 7 minutes in. All right. So other than that, like I said, David Benavidez, Zurdo Ramirez is gonna be great. Um, and this is not really much you can say until we get close to that time. That's May 2nd. You know, we're still in February. We're trying to close out February to get to that. Hopefully that's a nice undercard on May 2nd. We can't speak about anything about that yet because we don't know. I'm trying to be good, not flirting as much. Hey, it's all right. It's all right, babe. It happens. So we have to see here that. So we covered that. Is there anything else free that you would like to cover or bring up that I should know about? Did you read anything that we might not know about? Because you know sometimes people don't read or they just happen to miss something that they thought they read. You got anything you want to bring up?
You said what?
Do you have anything you want to bring up? Do you have anything you read that you might want people to know that they don't know or I should know? You know how sometimes you could be reading something or you thought you knew something you didn't. You found out any news about anything that boxing news that the world should know about?
Yeah, Keyshawn out here called selling wolf tickets. Now,
Oh, not with the Haney. He's doing this. He's still doing the thing with the Haney.
yeah, no.
Oh,
I don't. I look at what Keyshawn be doing as entertainment. I
yeah,
understand. Yeah,
yeah. I don't
people
take
say,
it. I don't take it. Some people take it. This is how I be like. Some of y'all are really emotional because y'all take it serious. Like it's the video where he's in L.A. and he gets
yeah,
out the house. He goes to the house that they did Friday at. I thought that was
yeah,
cool. I didn't look at it like yo, he's a clown. I didn't look at
yeah.
it like
No,
that. I actually laughed. I laughed at it.
no. I'm gonna tell you. I'm looking at everything unfold the way it's unfolded, and I see the difference how people are approaching the situation, and I see people have different energy when it comes to these guys from another guy that's going through some legal battles right now. They got different energy because when it was the other guy, oh, he got to send a contract. When it's this guy, oh, he's ducking. I didn't hear nobody say that the Haney's got to send a contract. I just hear, oh, he's ducking. Well, how is he ducking if ain't nobody sending him an offer? He ain't the A side compared to Devin. You got to wait for the offer. He ain't gonna send Devin a contract.
No, no, Champ Ross. I'll look him up. Terry Washington, he's an amateur. When he's flyweight 112, he looks like he's good. He's a good amateur. Okay, Terry Washington. Okay, Terry Washington. I'll look him up. You know how I feel about my amateurs. I'll look him up. I'll look him
I'm just
up.
looking at I'm just looking at the different energy. I just see how people they act different when it comes to certain fighters.
6 and
I,
0,
I
5
I'm just
knockouts.
I'm
Not
just
many
looking at
small guys from USA like that. Thank Champ. I'll definitely Terry Washington. I got that name in my head. When I get off here, I'm gonna look him up. I got that. Thanks you. Thank you for that, Champ. I appreciate that too. Yeah. Well, you know this free that these dudes pick and choose. He's pro. Just turned pro last year. Copy. I'll look him up anyway. You know it, but you know this already. When it comes to Devin Shakur Tank, um, even Boots, Shakur, whatever. Everybody doesn't keep the same energy, and everybody um listen. These dudes got to crush who they got to crush on. I'm gonna just put it like that. They gotta crush on some of these fighters, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to them. I mean, hey, but you right though. They don't keep the same energy. They don't. That's why it's kind of hard to go back and forth with them. Sometimes it's kind of hard because even when you're debating are not supposed to really lead to arguments and disrespect, and it's not supposed to lead outside of boxing. Because if we're debating boxing, we have to keep it boxing. Rather if we agree with each other or not, it's a debate. And a lot of these dudes who are so thirsty and they think because they watched the fighter fight 5 times, that makes them eligible to debate. You
Hey,
can't
hey,
walk in and be a police officer and you didn't go through the academy. You can't just walk in. You can't just walk in.
no sir.
Y'all just be
You,
walking into debates and you can't be a debater or nothing if you don't know the sport. What you debating? Or you just coming up here being a fanboy, a casual, whatever it is that you want to call it. So y'all need to think about that before y'all go around debating people who really do this, who sit up and study boxing, who's up at 2 while you sleep. While you sleep, people are up 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, Googling, doing their research, reading things, talking to people. I bet you there's certain things right now, Free, that you and BVO, Prize Fighter might know that Bernard Hackett told y'all that nobody else knows. But the thing is, when somebody tries to make an argument about something, you go, well, how do you know that? Well, Free, how do you know that?
yeah. I'm
Okay, yeah,
gonna tell you something that a lot of y'all should already know right now. If you don't know, when y'all looking at these YouTube videos, make sure y'all go do the research because there's a lot of AI videos out here, and you
oh
would think
God,
that it's real if you don't do your research. You would think that it's real.
facts, facts. Oh, it must be real. Why would they post it? Man, get out of here, man. So if there was a video that came out tomorrow saying that Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney ran into each other and Keyshawn slapped him, but y'all would believe it.
Oh snap!
That wasn't AI. That happened for real. They was in Vegas. Don't get me wrong. Stuff can happen when dudes see each other. But let's just be honest. It ain't too many people finna let it happen like that.
Hey, I just saw a fight that has been made for March 21st, Saturday, March 21st. and San Bernardino, California. I think that's San Bernardino. I can't read it.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
same. Who's fighting? Somebody else is fighting the
Lester,
21st of
Lester
May.
Martinez is fighting Emmanuel Almin. Lester Martinez versus Emmanuel Alin for the
Okay,
WBC super middleweight interim title.
okay.
That's gonna
There's
be
a
on,
couple.
that's gonna be on
There's a
Pro
couple
Box.
fights.
That's
There's a
on
couple
Pro Box.
fights for the 21st. That's the 21st of March, right?
Yeah, that's on Pro Box.
Yeah, there's like one other fight. There's one other fight that's happening for the 21st. Uh what's the dude Colin? I took a picture with him too, Colin. Can't get his first name. He's from one of them countries, the foreign countries. The dude you see me take, I took a picture with him at the Barclays Center when he was there for the Dalton Smith. Colin, he got a brother too. Colin, God damn it. I'm gonna show you him. I'll show you him. It's not Nick Collin, is it? I'll get it. It'll come to me. It'll come to me later. It never happens now, but it'll happen later. But yeah, it's a couple fights for the 20 at the Toyota area. What you said that was happening? You said Toyota.
Arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
that
like to go. I,
is.
I like I like to go to the Toyota Arena. I don't know why. I guess because a lot of fights done happen there.
Oh, March 13th, you got your boy Najee Lopez, Pro Box.
Oh, where?
Yeah, Najee Lopez, March 13th.
Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, I seen that one. That one came across on Instagram. I seen that one. Yeah, it's a lot of fights, man. That's why I said, man, I'm about to be a fighting talking joke on here, man. I ain't about to get caught up in this Devin and freaking. That's all y'all gonna do. I swear y'all gonna do that. Y'all gonna do that for the rest of 2026 if that fight. Y'all be trying to force fights to happen. So in order to force them to happen, y'all want to keep talking about them, hoping that somebody hears it and then the fight be made. But that's not how it works. It's not how it
Let
works.
me let me see if this is the Toyota Arena.
Y'all be
No,
crazy.
it's at the National Orange Show Event Center.
She said, I know exactly where that is. Oh, you do, Vay. That's why you be tired, Vay? Because you be going to the Toyota Center tired? Because you be going to
No,
concerts and all that? Is that what you
this
be
is
doing,
this,
Vay?
yeah, this is not the Toyota Arena. This is at the National Orange Show Event Center.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, buddy. A lot of boxing coming up.
Yeah,
A
that's San
lot.
Bernardino.
I know, Vay. I know. Shout outs to my matter of fact, tonight my amateurs went in. I'm tripping. I think there was amateur shows tonight. So
San
shout out to
Bernardino.
my amateurs that went out not tonight. Matter of fact, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Shout outs to everybody who's fighting in the ring masters, Golden Gloves. Shout outs to all the amateurs, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, worldwide. Shout out to everybody who's competing in club shows. Whatever you're doing this week, man. Shout outs to y'all.
Hey, babe, you could go. You can go to that fight. That's a pro box fight. The tickets ain't gonna be that expensive.
The fights in Miami are tomorrow, end of the week. There's a fight in Miami tomorrow? Diaz, there's a fight in Miami tomorrow? Well, what card is that? There's a card tomorrow that I don't know about?
Probably a low level card. I didn't
That's
see it,
okay.
but
I just need some boxing to watch. It could be low level. I just want to see who's on it. Is it pro box or is it not?
I can look right now.
He said pro box in San Bernardino next month. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's a low level card because it's not showing it on box. But they
No,
only. I mean,
pro box
on,
ain't playing. Hey, let me ask you something, free. You think
yeah,
you'll be able to make that? You think you'll be able to make that April 10th? Um, what you call it? In
I
Prudential
might,
Center?
I might be. Might be.
I'm gonna go ahead and I already applied for it.
I might be able to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try. If I am able to make it, I'm gonna try to talk to Ofatio and see if I can get some tickets because I ain't trying to be in the nosebleed. I'm trying to be right down there where Thomas and them be at.
Yeah, shouts to Ofalcio, my BX brother, April 10th, Prudential Center. Tune in. It will be on YouTube, I believe. So yeah, tune in. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try to see if I can
I
get him
think
to come over here.
yeah, we're gonna try to get him back. Uh, once he gets word of who his opponent is, because right now he don't have an opponent. They still looking for an opponent for him. So
I'm gonna talk to I want to talk to Keith Cologne pops. I think I'm gonna call Keith tomorrow. Like, yo, man, y'all heard about that April 10th joint? That'd be cool for y'all to get on that. I'd love to see him on that.
yeah,
I'm sure he probably know about it already, but I'm sure gonna put a bug in his ear. Uh, I'm gonna holler at him. Yo, get on that car. You and Keith on that car would be nasty. I got my BX brother and my Newark, New Jersey brother. That would be dope to see them both on there. Look, y'all, we're gonna chop this down because we do have our brother BVO going on at 8:30, and we want to go over there and continue to support him like we've been doing. Uh, Make sure y'all go subscribe to my girl Bay K Bay. Everybody who's pushing that great content. Um, Boxing talk, you know what we do. We keep it light, we keep it simple, but we also keep it understanding because that's what's missing in these boxing conversations. Understanding. It's always not about knowing what belt a fighter holds or his name or his record. It's
oh
understanding.
damn, I didn't even know the lady passed away. The mother from Home Alone. She
Yeah,
passed away.
yeah, 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 yeah. She just passed.
Yeah,
She
she
just
passed away
passed.
January 30th.
Yeah, she just passed.
Uh,
Yep. Yeah, she just passed. Yeah, y'all have a great evening. Let's get over there to BVO. Even though he'll be starting up shortly, and 'cause I'm gonna sit back and kick it. It's been a minute, a little tired. I got to get ready to work on tomorrow's show. So as I sit back, I will be working on tomorrow's show. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Yo, D Free, thanks for always coming through. Get over there. Make sure you go subscribe to BBO once again. Let's help them get it up over there. Let's support our brothers that's over there. Make sure to protect your peace, space, and your surroundings. Family, I love y'all as always. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Dub Zone podcast. Let's go.